From Astech Softwares, and this is the 9th tutorial on data types in PHP. So a variable can store data of different types, and different data types can do different things. PHP supports the following data types. The first is string, the second one is integer, the third one is float, the fourth one is boolean, fifth one is array, the sixth one is object, and the seventh one is null. Now I'll give you a practical representation of this. I'll open my Notepad++, save this file in YouTube's folder which is there in my htdocs, save the name of this file as data types, change the extension to .php and save the file. Alright, I'll open PHP syntax, open PHP tags. I'll declare my first variable called text and store a string value in that. So this is my string variable, string data type example. So what I have done here is I have declared one variable called $txt, stored a string value in that data type, and now I'll use a var_dump function to check the data type of my variable. So var_dump function is a function used to get the data type of the variables. So I'll go back to my browser. I'll type localhost/youtube/datatypes.php. See, so it has printed string, the length of my string, that is 6, and my value. So as I had told you in my previous tutorials, that PHP is a loosely typed language. The data type of the variable is converted according to the values stored in it. So as I had stored a string value, it converted the data type of this variable to string and string. I'll give you an example of integer data type. I'll declare one more variable called value and store a 10, an integer value in it. I'll do a var_dump function and try to get the data type of this integer value. Open my browser. Middle I'll put a break in the middle. Refresh. So as I had stored an integer value in this value, and when I tried to do a var_dump function, it gave me the data type of that my second variable, that is integer, and the value as 10. I'll give you an example. Now my third data type is float. I'll copy my break declare my third variable as $float and save 10.5 in it. I'll again do I'll use a var_dum function to get the data type of the variable. I'll put float in that var_dum function. Go back to my browser. Go back to my browser and refresh the page. See, it has this. As I am storing a float value in this $float variable, it has the data type of the variable has automatically converted to float. So it has given me the data type as float and the value as 10.5. Now my fourth data type is Boolean. Now what is Boolean? A Boolean represents two possible states, true or false. Booleans are often used in conditional testing. You will learn more about conditional testing in the later tutorials. So what is Boolean? Boolean data type $x, and in that x I'll save true, or I can save false. So these are the two states of Boolean. Now my fifth data type is array data type. I'll declare one variable called array and I'll put two values in this array. One is Ashish, second one is Raji. So what I've done here is I have declared one variable. In that variable I have stored an array with two values. I'll try to get the data type of this. I'll use a var_dum function. I'll go back to my browser. And refresh. See, it has given me the data type of my array, which is an array with two values in it. It has also given me the data type of the value stored in that array. So as I had stored two string values, that is Ashish and Raji, it has given me string, then the length of that variable, which is 6, then the value. Now my third variable is object data type. Now an object is a data type which stores data and information on how to process the data. In PHP, an object must be explicitly declared. We must first declare a class of an object. For this, we use the class keyword. A class is a structure that can contain properties and methods. So I'll declare one class of cars. Declare one method as car. Put $model of car as Maruti. Now I'll create an object of this class. Create an object of class. Do dollar ABC equals to new car, then dollar ABC. I'll use my pointer, and as I had stored Maruti in my model variable, so I'll dollar object pointer my variable name. I'll echo this and refresh. See, Maruti is printed on my browser. Now my sixth data type is null data type. Null is a special data type which can have only one value, that is null. A variable of data type null is a variable that has no value assigned to it. So what I'll do is I'll declare one variable named val. I'll save hello world in it. I'll declare the same variable and do null. Now I'll try to echo my $val. Go back to my browser and refresh. See, it has not printed anything on the browser. It's just because what I have done here is, I'll explain. In my first variable, that is $val variable, I had stored hello world, but then immediately I have re-declared the same variable by null value. That is the reason it is not printing anything on the browser. If I comment this, go back to my browser and refresh, see, hello world is printed on the browser. So this were the data types in PHP. So that's it, guys. In my next tutorials, I will give you a brief introduction to string functions. So what are the string functions and how are they used? So thank you for watching this video, and if you have liked this video, please hit on thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.